Well, the divorce is going to end us. We're not going to be together anymore, and I want a fresh start. He will want a fresh start, and I want the house sold.
Because you want the money, right?
Not necessarily, no.
Now, in your income and expense statement, you use $3,912.46 is what your income is. But again, you're making $22 an hour.
Right.
So that's $45,000 and some change a year, correct? $45,760 a year.
Yes.
So you divide that out, and I divided by 52 weeks, and that's $3,813.
Okay.
Where did you, and do you make any overtime or anything else?
No, we're not allowed overtime.
But this income that you've got up here, this monthly income before taxes, does not include the $687, the $780, or the $599, which is an additional $2,066. Isn't that correct?
If that's what you have on there.
Well, you don't have it on there. I added it up. But if you look down at the bottom, monthly court order child support, $687.
And also, it's not consistent. I mentioned why.
You didn't put that on. That's not included in this number, is it?
Is it not?
Is it or is it not? This is what you've introduced as your income, ma'am.
It's not introduced.
Okay.
Because it's not consistent. Because he doesn't have a job half the time. His father.
Well, see, I asked you, when I called you on direct examination, I asked you what child support you get, and you know what your testimony was?
Yes, and I told you.
No, you just said I only get it for Sailor. You get $687.
Right.
You didn't mention that you got it for Bryson.
Because I hardly get it.
Well, when was the last time you got it?
Last
month.
No. Let me finish, please. I got it probably back in October of 2023. And I can show proof of that.
Have you instituted any cases against him to try to collect the money?
Well, it's kind of pointless because it's already garnished out of his wages, and it would cost me money that I don't really have to fight him. And
so you would
leave with what you brought should be the standard divorce settlement. I'm pretty sure he was warned, but she was too good looking, so he overlooked the red flags. I know a guy whose wife asked for a divorce. He gave her the house and the vehicles except for his bike. A week later, she already had multiple men showing up at the house. He got hit on his bike soon after and was ordered to pay child support. His back was broken in multiple places, and he ended up losing his job at Intel. Now she's dragging him to court and wants him locked up. Divorce rates would plummet if alimony wasn't a thing. Also, women would be way more careful in choosing their partners.
I'm convinced some women just want the wedding day and not a marriage.
Married?
Yeah.
You were married?
I was married. I was a married woman.
What?
Yeah.
How long were y'all married?
Not long, probably 2 years.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
such a great guy, amazing guy, but we just didn't want the same things in life.
Okay.
He was okay with just love and, going to church and having a family, going to work and raising kids. And
You
I was
feel
like,
you
I
wanted
want more.
way more. Yeah, I get
more.
that.
And I shouldn't feel bad for wanting more.
Did you feel like you knew y'all weren't on the same page before you walked down the aisle? So why'd you do it? What was the reason?
That's a lot of pressure.
Okay.
When a man proposes to a woman, that's a lot. And in front of people,
I didn't want to let my community down. They thought this was beautiful.
look, he's like, I gotta say yes. After that situation, I'm gonna tell you what you don't want to hear, because someone should have told me.
Oh.
And I'm not gonna put that responsibility on them. But if someone would have been like, hey girl,
This ain't.
you're not even happy right now.
He was happy.
Yeah.
Man.
And that makes it harder.
Yeah.
Because you're like, you have someone that loves you. But at the end of the day, love is not enough.
It's not enough.
It's not enough, because love is a choice. Are you gonna
The best question would have been, what's more? But that's how delusional these conversations are. It's always, I want more. This just proves they are selfish.
Do you have any concerns about Delilah staying with Mr. Marshall?
Yes, ma'am.
What are those concerns?
He knows nothing about her. She is not comfortable with him. As well as his home is not fit for a child to be at. And there's nowhere for her to stay or feel comfortable there.
How often does he see her?
Maybe once or twice a month if I ask.
Okay, has all the visits been supervised?
By me, yes, ma'am.
Are you wanting retroactive support in this case, which means from the date of separation up until today?
Yes, ma'am.
How long has she lived with Mallory?
Since she was born. Uh, every now and then she allows me to see her. Sometimes she doesn't. Just depends on her mood.
How much do you make per hour?
He has the same experience of childcare she started with. How does he have all the responsibilities but no rights? How they just overlook the fact that he said it depends on how she feels, whether or not he can see his child is really wild. Men are really second-class citizens.
Yes, sir.
All right. And you do understand, Mr. Marshall, that you will have to have all those things before you're allowed to have her by yourself.
Yes, sir.
Looks to me like the man has everything covered. Safe environment for his child.
Now, let me ask you a hard question, Miss Wood. How long do you think Mr. Marshall needs to continue to have supervised contact with the child?
It was because anytime I see, like anytime he's
Miss
around.
Wood, Miss Wood.
Yep.
I'm not asking you for what's happened in the past.
No,
I'm
yes,
asking
sir.
you about your opinion as how far into the future do you think Mr. Marshall should have to continue to only have supervised visitation with Delilah?
I have no idea, to be
Okay.
honest.
And see, that's what I have to come up with. I have to come
Yes.
up with a plan for Delilah. Mr. Marshall, is there anything else you think I need to know about this case before I make a ruling?
Yes, sir. I'm not currently allowed to work right now because yesterday I passed out during work and they brought me to the clinic
Mm.
and my heart rate was, they said it was way too low.
Mhm.
So I'm not allowed to go back to work until I'm released by a doctor. And
I'm
they
gonna
figured
set
that-
child support, Mr. Marshall, on you based on what you're earning. Get
Yes, sir.
yourself together.
This is ridiculous. He passed out at work, and you still had the guts to tell him to get it together. This is a sad state of affairs.
Yes, sir.
Case is going to be as per the following. Ms. Wood is ordered to maintain the current health insurance that she has on the child. The child support in this case is going to be $630 a month, plus an additional $125 a month in cash medical. Those payments will begin October the 1st of 2022. Mr. Marshall will also be assessed a retroactive child support judgment in the amount of $3,850. He'll pay that back at a rate of $40 a month, Ms. Leonard. That payment also beginning October the 1st of 2022. Mr. Marshall will be responsible for the court costs for the filing of this suit as per the law, but I'll give him until March 31st of 2023 to pay my court costs.
So he's left with about $2,200 a month. How the hell is he supposed to save to better his situation? What does the child need that costs $700 a month? He also has to pay court costs on top of all that. He can't even have his child without someone watching him. Yet, society wonders why men have stopped getting married. The marriage rate will keep plummeting until laws get changed.
He's supposed to pay the portion of my car. He has not done that.
And that
also
isn't what
is a
we're
court
here
order.
for.
It's a
Stop.
court order.
Just mute her. Mr. Cox, I muted her because this is just going nowhere, and it's hit my office and Judge Hillary's office over and over. We've done everything to try and be reasonable, and she just won't do it. Now, I don't know that Mr. Donaldson wants her put out in the street today. I don't know. I'm assuming you're asking for costs for this motion now too.
We are, and it's horrible to say that. I mean, he doesn't want her put on the street, but he knows that we just have no choice. We can't get this house sold. She's going to stop everything that we try to get it sold.
Can you check with your realtor and see today if she can at least get 4 showings in today? Does she have the ability to do that?
We don't have the key to the house to get in the house.
There's no key to the house because Mrs. Donaldson won't give it to her. She said she went on a trip and can't give her the key today, so the 4 showings wouldn't happen.
She gets $3,600 a month, doesn't work, expects to stay in the home, and wants him to pay her car note too. If the roles were reversed, he would be in jail. Why such a double standard in all courts of law?
I'm divorced. I thought I'd be happier, except the judge set the child support amount at $326 a month. $326 a month for 2 kids for child support is what he has to pay me. $326 a month because he's not working, because he chooses not to. I was able to cross-examine him, which was fun, and I asked him how many hours a week he spends working or trying to sell houses, because technically he still has a real estate license, so technically he's still a realtor. He said 15 hours a week approximately is how many hours he works per week. Grown man, grown able-bodied man with transportation and no childcare to worry about, says he works 15 hours a week.
Maybe you can find a bear in the woods. The good news is you can get a job to supplement the $326. Best of luck, ma'am. In the end, we're really nothing but ATMs to them.
The family matter and the truth of the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the liar.
Anything but a job.
What was the worst financial decision that you made throughout your career?
Oh man, getting married, man. Getting married, man. My divorce wiped me out. It was terrible. Marriage is a business. I didn't look at it like that. You know, I was one of those sucker for love kind of guys. So I was, I'm in love, you know. It's a business. And if you don't look at it like that, that could be one of the worst financial mistakes you make. I'm being honest, being very blunt. Wiped me out, had to start over from scratch.
How is it a business when it doesn't have positive cash flow? I believe it's a liability. Anyway, guys, you can now share your raw, unfiltered experiences about why you went MGTOW. Send them to our email. I'll read them out loud, exposing the reality and waking men up. I've pinned the email in the comments. That's all for today. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Also, click on the notification bell to know when I drop a new video. Bye.